Time is now 6 in the morning. I'm going to log out right now. I just dropped off my last customer, and I think I waited almost an hour and a half for that last call. The rest of the night was pretty steady. What is going on here? Oh, construction site. They blocked off the exit. Now I have to turn around and go the other way. Oh. Okay, go the other way. Yeah, that would have been a way to exit. Well, I need to go to a bank machine anyway, and there is one that way, so instead of making an extra trip to the other bank, I will come out here and go to the bank nearby and make a deposit. Traffic. Morning traffic already. It's here. Great. Where is the bank? Oh, there is the bank. Okay. Now, can I get in, or do I have to go to the automatic teller? Let's see now. Okay, I'm back. I've made my bank deposit. Now all I need to do is go to the gas station, fuel up, and park it. And there's no guy who's on time this morning. Nobody's driving it today because that guy is out of the country for a month. He went to the UK. He went on a vacation. Well, he's on permanent vacation if he likes, because he's retired. But he still works 3 days a week in order to supplement his pension, so that he can do things like go on trips. Anyways, the night I just had worked out all right. I've got about $265 on, something like that. Didn't have any long trips, really. Just had a lot of shorter ones. I did 20 trips for $265. That's not that great an average. That's what, $12, I think, is the average. So yeah, well, it's Sunday, first night of the week. I hope the rest of the week goes as well as this, unlike last week where I did have a couple real terrible nights, or those that were not good at all. Well, not as good as they should have been. Yeah, got a dentist appointment this morning. They're gonna give me nitrous oxide, and they're gonna scrape my teeth. I think they call it root planing, where they go in there with sharp instruments and scrape between the gum and the enamel, take out any debris that's left in there. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. It's going to cost me a couple $100 too. Yeah, I'll just put that on my credit card. worry about it later. Well, got 4 more nights to go this week. Wish me luck. Okay, time is now 5:35 in the morning. Tuesday morning is the morning of the chiropractor. And right now, I am on a dark, long driveway coming down the hill. I just dropped this guy off. It was a long night. The trips were few and far between and long in coming. They were short until midnight, and then I had one trip that was really good. A $37 trip for which I got 44. And then the rest of the night, well, the morning hours, I had two-hour breaks in between calls. One between 12:30 and 2:30, and another one between 2:30 and 4:30. Since 4:30, I did 3 trips. And the last one was just at the last minute. So I'm going to head over to the car wash now and hose it down for the owner. And I'm going to detail the interior, fuel it, park it, and hopefully get back in time to my chiropractor. I can cut a few corners on the way. I can not go to the bank and deposit my cash. I can do that later. And I can walk the shorter distance rather than the longer distance to the chiropractor, because I can go a long way or a short way. Yeah. And I can also not add up my Interacs before I go to the chiropractor. I can do that when I get back. Leaves me a little time for a bite to eat and to relax a little bit before going to sleep. I have about $225 on. That's only because the last trip was $24. Or I got $24 for doing the last trip, which was a $20 trip. So it was worth doing. Don't get me wrong. My battery on the phone is about dead. So if this is still recording, it's a good thing. Yeah, it's been a long, slow night, and naturally I didn't get enough sleep yesterday, so I'm really running on empty right now. 3 nights to go this week. I just finished my Tuesday night, and it was another stinker. I did a total of 12 fares, 12 trips, and the last one didn't pay. I'd had this customer before, and she said she was just going to go get a voucher from inside the building. Well, she went into the building and didn't come back out. I waited a good long time. That was my last customer tonight. Made a grand, not counting that, okay, I did 11 trips and got $205. 95 of which will be to pay for the lease of the car. Another $13 or $14 will be to pay for the fuel. Another $2 for washing the car. Well, I might just hose it off because it was raining, and if there's a bit of dirt on it, the hose, the pressure wash will just take off the dirt that's on there from the rain. And yeah, I'm disappointed with this one. I did a lot of watching video and a lot of sleeping, and yeah, so the Tuesday night is over and done. What else? Nothing else. I don't have much to say except that it's only 2 more nights of the week to go. Time is now 5:19 in the morning, and I just broke even. I've had 7 trips all night. 4 of those 7 trips were before midnight, and I cleared at 11:37. I did not have another trip until almost 4 o'clock. And since 4 o'clock, I have had 3 trips. One of them was taking a guy home from somewhere. Another one was, let me think if I can remember what it was. It was not big. And this last one was taking someone from her apartment building to McDonald's drive-thru and back home. What was the other morning? Yeah, I can't remember. And that other morning one was the one at 4 o'clock. Or just before 4. Oh. Yeah, I think it was the young couple. Well, this guy took this girl home from his place and went back home. And he explained, I was kind of scratching my head going, what is this all about? Is he just being chivalrous or gallant or something? But no. They had watched a horror movie, and she was scared of going in a taxi alone going home because of the horror movie that they just watched. Yeah. I think that's right. Or was that one before 11 o'clock? I think that one was before 11 o'clock. I don't remember the other fare I had this morning. Well, maybe if I look at the sheet, it will give me an idea. Well, I've had 7 trips, and I just broke even. Maybe I made $3 or $4 profit for the whole night. I got just half an hour to go before my night is done. Yeah. This has been the worst night of the year. It has been $118. Grand total $118, including tips and all. 7 trips all night. Well, here we are at the airport. Time is now 5:22 in the morning, and just in time. I had well, it was a moderately slowish night, and I still did not too badly for a moderately slow night. It's not like the night before where I was out here the whole night and took home $20 after paying lease and fuel. But tonight I've got about $280 on, so I can't complain there. Can't complain. That's the way things should be. And that's thanks to this run to the airport. My week is just about done now. I guess I'll get back into town. I might have time for one more trip, and that's the end of my week. And it hasn't been a good week. It has been a slower week. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. Hope yours is better than mine.